Servants of the Emperor, Briggso here, and in this video I'm going over my most powerful Psyker build in Warhammer 40k, Darktide. Yes, you read the title right, this build uses the Void Strike staff to bowl through our enemies, knocking them over like pins and turning them into floor lasagna. Just watch this clip. Of course, we're not always going to be in a scenario where all of our enemies are standing still and lining up waiting for us to pick them off, but I assure you this build holds up in Auric Damnation missions when played right. Before we properly jump into this build, I just want to mention that I use mods in Darktide to show health bars, information about my team, and much more. I got a lot of comments asking about mods, so wanted to make a video detailing the process. So if you're interested in modding Darktide and you play on the PC, then check out my how to install mods in Darktide video after this one. Also, putting together these build videos takes me quite a while, so if I could ask you to like this video and consider subscribing to my channel, I would really appreciate it. Now I'm calling this build the Void Bowler, as the main aim of this build is to use the Void Strike staff to pulverize a wide array of different enemy types. The Void Strike staff is a very good all-rounder, and it can rip through hordes, bully elites, and slap specials around. This build can be put together in many different ways, but I'm going over my personal favourite way, while calling out some other alternatives that might suit your playstyle. But anyway, enough of my proverbial jibber jabber, let's get straight into the talent tree. First up, we have our good old toughness recovery package of Soul Stealer, Quietude, and Metal. These talents allow you to replenish a varying amount of toughness by eliminating enemies with warp attacks, quelling peril, and getting critical hits. Metal also gives us more movement speed the more crits we get, which helps us catch up to our teammates that move infinitely quicker than us. We then pick up Perfect Timing, which gives us more damage the more critical hits we get, and yes, once again this build revolves around us getting crits. After this we then grab Battle Meditation, as this has a 10% chance to quell 10% peril on a kill, and for me this is super necessary as the Void Strike staff makes us super toughy the more we charge it up. We then move down the tree to grab a toughness boost, and then move on to our Blitz ability, which is going to be Brain Rupture. Okay, I know you're probably thinking that I use this Blitz ability quite a lot, but I did test out Assail with this build, but I never found myself really using it, as the Void Strike staff can do what Assail does, but better, and after the recent nerfs, I just don't think it's worth switching to anymore. In fact, the reason that we're picking up Brain Rupture is so that we can get Kinetic Flare, which gives you a 10% chance to Brain Rupture an enemy when you hit them with an attack. This enables you to effectively dispatch most enemies in the game when paired with a fully charged Void Strike hit. We then grab a -5 peril generation and then Psykinetics Aura, which reduces everyone in our coherency radius's combat ability by 5% when we kill specialists or elites. Speaking of when we're in coherency, we get Inspiring Presence, which gives us and our allies 10% toughness replenishment, and Seer's Presence, which gives you and your allies 10% cooldown to your abilities. After this we grab one with the Warp, which gives us toughness damage resistance up to 33% based on our level of peril, which is great as we're spicier than a Vindaloo curry when it comes out the other end.
Spicy.
We take another -5% peril generation and then grab our combat ability of choice, which of course is going to be the Shield. As always, I take the Dome variant of the Shield and slap on Sanctuary to replenish our toughness while inside it. Now listen, I know what you're thinking. Briggso, why do you always take the Shield? And the answer to that is, it's one of the most useful tools in the game, alright? I'm out here trying to survive with -700 toughness, so cut me a break and let me use the Shield again for the billionth time. Thank you, I'm sorry I shouted, love y'all really. In all seriousness, the Shield is awesome and it's an effective way for you to achieve so much in the game. Cover downed allies to make a safe space for you to revive them? Check. Horde comes too close for comfort and you want to get in there with your sword? Check. Honestly, this list goes on and I think you get the point. After the Shield, we grab all 3 operative modifiers that come next, which include a -5% peril generation, a +10% health boost, and a +5% critical hit chance boost. We then go down the right hand side of the tree to pick up Kinetic Deflection, which I'll be honest I don't really use, but feel free to slap on a Force Sword with Deflector on to get the most out of this one. We then grab a movement speed buff before getting True Aim. True Aim gives us a guaranteed crit after landing 5 weak spot hits, which works well with the Void Strike staff, as unlike any of the other staffs, we can actually click on our enemies' heads with this one, and it helps us towards getting that perfect strike that we're looking for.
Nice cut.
After this, we move on to the middle tree and grab Warp Rider, which increases our damage from all sources based on our current level of peril, which is basically like having the Unstable Power Blessing but on everything. We then head down the left tree to grab Puppet Master, which increases our aura's coherency radius by 50%, a +5% toughness damage resistance, and then Solidity, which increases our quell speed by 30%. After this, we grab another toughness boost before grabbing Warp Siphon. Warp Siphon gives us stacks when we kill elites or specials, and when we use our shield it removes those stacks but cools down our combat ability by 7.5% per stack. This is great as it allows us to have more uptime on our shield, and more shields equals more success. I swear I'm not in love with the shield. We finish off the build by taking Inner Tranquility, which reduces our peril generation by -6% for each stack of Warp Siphon that we have. Now you might have noticed that we're out of talent points here, and if we just had one more we could also get that +4% damage for each warp charge from Empyrean Empowerment. And yes, you're right, but remember our shield removes these charges and we want to have as much uptime on our shield as we possibly can. In fact, Warp Siphon's main role here is to stop us being really toasty whenever a shield isn't useful. Now if you do want more damage, then that's okay, you can drop the shield here and choose Venting Shriek. I wouldn't pick up any of its modifiers and use the 2 points to grab Empyrean Empowerment and a toughness boost. If you are really confident in your abilities though, drop Quietude and Battle Meditation, pick up Perilous Combustion, then grab Empyrean Empowerment, Psychic Vampire, and Warp Battery. I'm not the biggest fan of this though, as I feel like way too much of a glass cannon when I use it, and it opens you up to going down to the fatal single enemy syndrome, which is when one guy just turns up out of nowhere and absolutely ruins your day. Right, so with the talent tree covered, let's now go over the weapons that we're using for this build. The melee weapon I'm choosing to pair with this build is the Elyssi Mark V Blaze Foresword, and then I put the Unstable Power and Slaughterer blessings on it. This is a tried and true wombo combo that I've covered before, but it works well in this build as it helps for when a horde gets too close and we need to resolve our problems with violence. Unstable Power gives us up to 14 to 20% power based on our level of peril, and Slaughterer keeps our murderous momentum going by giving us +5 to 8% power for each kill we get up to 5 kills. This means that when our peril is between 80 and 100% and after we get 5 kills, we get a smashing 60% power bonus. For weapon perks, I suggest getting a melee critical chance boost and a maniac damage modifier to rid the world of rages and mutants. For our ranged weapon, we're of course getting the Equinox Mark IV Void Strike Forestaff. Try saying that 5 times really fast. I put Warp Nexus on it to give us a high chance of critical hits occurring, which works nicely with our next blessing, which is Surge. Surge single-handedly makes this build as it makes 1 shot count as 2 on a critical hit. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for this one from Melk, but otherwise I wish you luck in the lottery machine that is Brunts. Come on, Surge. Please? Oh, son of a bitch. With this combination of blessings and through the build that we've just crafted, Surge makes the Void Strike Staff become an absolute monster. When crits happen, we can almost one-shot Crushers with a fully charged shot, and take out just about any other enemy in the game. A few tips for the Void Strike Staff is obviously aim for the head, and also aim for where your victim is going to be and not where they are. For hordes, fully charge your shots and send Void Bowling Balls straight into their Chrome Domes. This build does have a bit of a skill curve to it, but we have our shield and our multiple different ways to call peril to rely on, which makes this build a bit easier to survive with in Auric level missions. But anyway, that rounds out this guide to the Void Bowler Psyker build. As always, if there's any suggestions you have for this build, then please let me know down in the comments, and I will update the Games Lantern build link in the pinned comments if this build changes in any way. But otherwise, thank you for watching this video, and please go and check out my other build videos if you're interested. I'm going to leave you with some Auric Damnation footage now so you can see how this build works in all of its Void Bowling glory. But remember to aim for the head, pray to the Emperor for your crits, and have an amazing day.
Shield me whilst I reload! Fall in throne side. I never believed I'd see such a day.
Weeping Bastion!
Right down now! Catch out! Hola! French managed! Follow him!
Company of mine!
Follow protocol and we may win!
Shield up! Take shelter!
Ready,
Get me some ammo! Neutralize the hound! Visual on a sniper!
Very well played!
Shield raised! Come to me! Come out and fight!
Rebel neutralized! Break them out!
Here over big fool!
Break them out! Shield raised! Come to me! Right ahead!
Major! Aegis conjured!
Ranger neutralized!
Ranger troubles person. Let him go! Where? Ow! Sit, stay! I'll help, if you want. I am obliged! Papa's evading us! Pressure!
The voices!
Test not the faithful Rager!
Aegis protocol engaged! Major! Concentrate! Please!
Is nothing else against fate.
A successful termination! The Ranger is dead!
The mutant is slain!
It's the Medicaid!
This is pleasing enemy advantage! Venezuela's dead! This is the
I need ammunition!
A tide on Atoma would seem an unfair burden given current circumstances.
Thou speaks of things you cannot understand! Must pay terror's due!
We've an obligation to the Imperium. Yes. Are we, the people, not also the Imperium?
Simple enough assignment, I'm sure!
The chopper's treachery is repaid!
Efficiently done, sibling!
My thanks.
I shall fight again!
Waste not my best ammunition! Take a clean shot!
The flamer is down! Watch out! Gunner!
Muti neutralized!
Not so strong, are you? Defensive protocols applied!
Thou art a vessel of defied fury!
Oh, buzzing! Buzzing!
Keep his ammunition!
Careful! Sniper!
Strike that bomber!
I urge you not to leave. supply your ammo. Thanking you. Creating bastion. Medicaid station. Justice administered. Shield up! Take shelter!
Impressive, brute!
Pitiable existence is over. Get out of my head. We may heal here.
Looks like a power cut. You will need power cell.
End that bastard!
Grenade out!
I can barely lift it.
The righteous might!
Sparkhead knows how to kill.
Just doing my duty.
Briggso. First one down.
The beast is ending!
Prepper is running. Time to fire out. Defensive protocols applied. Ammo. Your compliment is gratifying. Weaving bastion. The hound is dead.
And I dare!
Eliminate the bomber. Killed it. Great sibling. Mutiny eliminated.
Protocol engaged.
Neutralized.
Mania makes for poor tactics that are
Don't go for that. Get
You did!
Hurry, Bridge. Hurry.
Medicaid station!
No stopping. Flavor is dead. Laughing now. Reloading. Impressive work, sibling. I commend your work. Efficiently done, sibling. Shield up! Take shelter! You should be with us. That's it for the trapper!
Hold their unseen fury!
And that shotgun! We don't have an equivalent of Imperial Guard homicides in the forces.
They're supposed to be very inspirational. They'd have to be, with their reputation.
So enraged it cannot think. This will be challenging.
Take shelter!
Didn't know the Psyker was so angry. Putting end to the foul rage. Save yourself! Aegis conjured!
The beast is held!
One may take pleasure in a clean kill, but there should be no satisfaction found in suffering. I'm off!
I pick up the pace. Lots of heretics coming your way.
Kill the bomber! Threat neutralized!
Take shelter! No! Safety!
We have slain the hound!
Ah! Enemies in dead cover!
Curses! Curses! I went to the side of it.
Beauty!
A threat no more! Slain the gunner!
Break the Emperor's silence!
An adroit strike!
It would be best if you stayed. Shield raised! Come to me! You see, dominate! The only answer to this profane life. Too kind, fools. The ogre prevails!
Blessed master of mankind! This our deeds!
The bomber is dead!
Aegis protocol engage! Rage and neutralize!
Shield bearer! Away
They
from
shelter
that
from our
monster!
wrath!
Leaving Bastion!
Red shotgunner!
Neutralized!
Gotta reload! Can I trust you cover me during the next onslaught?
Execute my best gun!
Reckoner! Creating
good thing, no?
'Tis a message sent by Lord Guliman and Captain General Valorous to the enemies of mankind. Chaos shall not prevail.
The spectacle of the crusade brings hope, it's true. But hope is not enough. Ammo break!
Gunner, slay it! Glorious! Now to the tail!
Shield up!
Pound this
Take shelter! Threat neutralized!
Grenade!
Lady Bastion! We have finished the house! Beauty dominated!
pound!
The beast is killed! Defensive protocols applied!
Justice administered!
Beast neutralized!
The bomber is ended!
Shield up! Take shelter!
All corruption falls to faith.
All kinds of decorato, right? And the threat so far wrong.
Empress mercy administered!
There is no end to these sinners.
Focus, and we may
Fury
endure!
does not defeat me!
Sibling, that was commendable!
Very kind! Ranger sighted!
Leaving Bastion!
Aegis conjured!
Didn't know the Psyker was so angry!
Rise up, come, sniper.
No more groggy
Sniper!
It's gone.
Who needs to break their defenses?
Despicable hound!
pound!
Death! The only answer to the
Creating Bastion!
Kill this! Flamer quenched!
Shield bearer!
The threat is terminated!
And purpose. Arms. Sniper.
I have you, sibling!
Such a relief, sibling!
I see a grenade!
This duty would be a trying one!
Pepper! Bulwark!
Capture imminent!
Back here!
Cannon gun! The dog is neutralized! A hound is nearby!
Shield raised! Come to me! neutralized! Sniper neutralized!
Duty!
It's dead now!
Heading gas station!
And must all perish. The hound is gone!
I'd like news of Tertium's sister city,
Medicaid
but
station!
nobody will speak of it.
All information on that subject is classified. It's better that way.
Weeping Bastion! The hound is neutralized!
Treat him the fuse! Fire explodes!
I can only hope the preacher fled in time.
Come and hear it! Let's go!
And a drug termination!
End that shotgun! Aegis protocol engaged!
Held it!
Bulwark!
Visual on a trapper! There is no more fire! They have a disadvantage! Visual on a sniper! There is fire!
Shield up! Take shelter!
Reloading, camera!
It's called skill, Zealot!
Aren't you enough company?
Music! Defensive protocols applied!
Cowboy trapper! Not so tough, beauty!
I have ammunition!
It has said you. Your miracle's battle is the patron hero of this district.
Threats managed! Bomber dead!
Psyker is gone!
Break them! Catch them!
The hound has found
Froggy Grave!
The door is neutralized! Weeping Bastion!
Can anyone help?
Ogres in front!
Rise up, wretched fool!
Aegis conjured!
Dead mute! Reloading!
The slab can see. Keep the master ever in thy thoughts, and there may yet be some hope for thy immortal soul.
I've got ya!
Kind of you, brute. Oblige!
This marks a point of no return.
Sniper dead!
Agreed!
Hang the Emperor!
Rangers crouched!
homework, Xenos.
The corner.
They do not win at all to Arch's associates.
Sorry, have blood in ears. Cannot hear.
Shotgun sighted.
Fancy protocols apply!
Sibling, that was commendable.
Good of you to notice!
Shield up. Take shelter.
Fanatics seem to be hysterical!
Take this out.
Aegis protocol engaged. Adroitly neutralized.
A successful termination!
Creating bastion.